Hypermoon Yoga. We are a yoga studio in Youngsville, North Carolina, and I'm thrilled to start my week with you for Wake Up and Yoga as part of Virtual Vegfest. A shout out to our sponsor, Terrace. Be sure to give them a follow. And this morning, we're going to be doing a warrior wake-up flow. And this is a 30-minute practice to help prepare us for the week ahead, help us feel strong and stable and ready to take on anything that this week holds for us. So let's get started. As always, this practice is yours. So do anything that feels right for your body. If something's not resonating with you, you get to do anything else that feels really good. So let's start together in a comfortable seated position. We're going to take a few breaths just to arrive in the space together and prepare ourselves for this practice. Yeah, finding that comfortable seat. Maybe you're sitting in a chair, maybe you're still sitting in bed. That's okay too. On a nice long spine here. And just taking a few breaths. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. Welcoming in that fresh air, that fresh breath. And at this time, we're not concerned at all about what is to come for the day. Just being very present here in the moment, in this practice. Let's take 3 breaths together. We'll inhale. Exhale, let it out. Inhale. And release. And one more big inhale. This time we'll hold the breath in, suspended at the top. And let it go. Wonderful. We'll of course warm up the body before we move into our warrior flow. So starting with the neck, let's bring the right ear towards that right shoulder, opening up through the side of the neck here. Being very gentle with these first few movements. Maybe these are the first movements you've taken all day. So let's just ease our body into it. Beautiful, coming back to center. Moving over to the left side. Really nice, coming back to center. We'll bring that chin down to the chest and roll the head over towards the right side. Maybe some gentle nods of the chin here. Nice, coming down through center. Move over to the other side, gentle nods. Beautiful. And coming back to center here, we'll do a few shoulder circles. We'll be doing some downward facing dog today, so I want to make sure that the shoulders feel nice and loose. Just drawing the shoulders up towards the ears, back and down, moving at your own pace. Really nice. Beautiful. Coming back to center. We'll take a breath here. We'll inhale together. Exhale, open the mouth, let it out. Really nice. We're going to transition to tabletop, so hands and knees. Stacking those shoulders over the wrists, the hips are over the knees. Shoulders are over the wrists, the hips are over the knees. I need a little more coffee this morning. I really need a wake-up flow. All right, and from here, we're pulling that belly button in towards the spine here. The toes can be long or they can be tucked, and we'll move into some traditional cat and cow. So we inhale, we drop the belly, lift the gaze, lift the tailbone. Really nice. Exhale, around the spine, tuck the chin, finding our cat. Gorgeous. Opening up into our cow. And our cat. One more round here. Beautiful. Nice. And from here, maybe we take some hip circles if that would feel good. If you'd like a few more rounds, cat and how you can go there. Taking any movements that feel really intuitive for you today. Just let your body tell you where it wants to go. Not being at all concerned about what it looks like. It's all about how it feels in the body. Really nice. Taking a couple more breaths here. Alrighty, coming back to our nice neutral spine. We're going to reach that right arm up in the air. Let's roll out the wrist. And we're going to thread our needle. So bringing that right arm under the body, resting that right cheek down to the mat. Feeling a little twist here. Maybe we take that left hand and tuck it behind the back, or a little opening here of the shoulder. Really beautiful. When you're ready, unthreading the needle, reaching that right arm up. Go ahead and roll out that wrist again. So nice. Releasing that hand down to the mat. We'll reach the left arm up in the air. Go ahead and make a few circles with the wrist. Nice. And then go ahead and thread that needle. Bring the arm under the body. Maybe you tuck that right arm around the back. Yeah. Feeling this twist here. Warming up the spine. Beautiful. Let's unthread the needle, reaching that left arm up, roll out the wrist again. And bringing that hand back down to the mat. We're going to sink back into a child's pose. So the toes come together, the knees separate, and sinking the hips back towards the heels. Those arms can be outstretched, or maybe you bring the hands by the side. Your forehead can be on a block, or it can be on a cushion or a pillow. Feeling a nice release in the low back. One of my teachers calls child's pose warrior 4 because it takes a true warrior to know when it's time to take a rest. So I love that idea that there's just as much strength in the rest as there is in the movement and the achieving and the doing. Take a few more breaths here in your child's pose, warrior 4. And when you're ready, we'll just walk those hands over towards the right side, feeling some openness in that side body. Beautiful. Nice little side bend here. Walking hands to center, and we'll make our way over to the left side. Nice. Returning back to center, taking another breath here in our child's pose. And when you're ready, pushing up to a tabletop, preparing for our first downward facing dog of the day. This is walking those fingertips forward, just a couple inches, tucking the toes. You're going to lift those hips up into the air. Finding your downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal out the feet here. Bending one knee and then taking any movements here that feels good. This first downward facing dog, we allow ourselves as much freedom as serves us. Perhaps we come all the way up onto the toes and allow the heels to fall down towards the mat. Really nice. Beautiful. Let's find a little stillness in our downward facing dog. We'll take 3 breaths here. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale. Let it go. One more big inhale. And release. Beautiful. We're going to make our way into our warrior flow now. So lifting up that right leg up in the air, find that 3-legged dog. We're going to bring the knee in towards the chest and step the foot between the hands. We're going to go ahead and dial down that left foot, so it's a 45-degree angle. We're bending through that right knee here. And you can sweep the arms all the way up, going into your warrior one, or perhaps you walk the hands up to the thigh and gently make your way into your warrior one. So the hips are square to the front of the mat. We're bending through that front knee. We're going to add a little dynamic movement here. So straightening that front leg, we're going to bring the arms down. And come back into our warrior one. Let's straighten the leg, bring the arms down. And coming back into it. Nice. We're going to do this 3 more times. Again. Beautiful. Holding our warrior. Feeling your strength. Really beautiful. I'm going to turn the other way. Nice. On your next exhale, we're going to open up, finding warrior 2. So opening up the hips, we're going to shift that back foot down. So with bending through that front knee, those arms are extended. We'll add the dynamic movement. So straightening that front leg, bring the hands together. And then opening up. And together. And we open. So we do this dynamic movement because it's a little bit easier on the joints and the muscles. It eases the body into these poses. So we're not just holding static poses immediately. Go ahead and hold this warrior 2 here. You're so strong. Beautiful. Really nice. Taking 2 more breaths here. 1 more. Nice. And on your next exhale, we're going to reach those fingertips forward, flip the palm, and bring the arm up overhead, finding this peaceful warrior. That back hand is reaching down the back leg, or perhaps you tuck it behind the back. And we'll add that dynamic movement here. So coming back to warrior 2, and then peaceful warrior. Warrior 2, and peaceful warrior. Feeling the flow, connecting with your breath. Beautiful. 1 more. We'll hold our peaceful warrior. We're engaging in that left hand, reaching it down the leg, or perhaps behind the back. So strong here. Really nice. Come back to that warrior 2. Let's just straighten that front leg just for a moment here. That probably feels good. Let's bend back into that front knee, finding that warrior 2, moving into an extended side angle. So we're going to take that right forearm and bring it down to the thigh. We're going to take that back arm and reach it up and around. So we have a long line of energy from the fingertips to the toes. And you know where we're going from here. We're going to come back to our warrior 2 and find extended side angle. Warrior 2. An extended side angle. Remembering that warrior 4, child's pose, is always an option for you. Or you can always take any other resting pose that feels right for you. Let's hold our extended side angle here. You're doing so great. Beautiful. Really nice. Coming back up, find that warrior 2. We're just going to shift the feet so that we're back in that warrior 1 stance. So that back foot's up, that is bent, hips are square. Let's just find that warrior 1 for just a moment. Finding the strength and stability here. Let's go ahead and clasp the hands behind the back. And we're going to bring them down, opening up through the shoulders, through the chest. We're going to humble our warrior, hinging forward at the hips. We won't do some dynamic movement here. We're just going to hold this for a couple breaths. 1 more big inhale. And exhale, come back into that warrior 1. Beautiful. So from here, we're going to cartwheel those hands down to frame that front foot and just step back into downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal out the feet if that would feel good for you. Taking a few breaths here because we're going to do the other side. Really nice. this way. All right, friends, when you're ready, let's extend that left leg long. Bring the knee in towards the nose and step the foot between the hands. Dialing that back foot down, finding your warrior one legs. And however you'd like to, coming up to your warrior one. Beautiful. So strong. Add that dynamic movement. Straighten the leg, bring it back into it. Really nice. If you're feeling a little bit out of breath, that's okay. We're building heat in the body, getting the blood moving. It's all good. Always connecting back to that breath. Let's hold our warrior one here. Feeling your strength. You're doing great. Your next exhale will open up, find that warrior two. Beautiful. Adding the dynamic movement, straighten that front leg, bring the hands together. We open up and together. And we open. Beautiful. Awesome. Holding your warrior two here. Looking over those front fingertips. So strong. Really nice. On your next exhale, reach those fingertips forward, flip the palm. Go ahead and reverse your warrior, peaceful warrior. That's how I like to call it. And let's add that movement, warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Warrior two. Peaceful. Beautiful. Two more. And holding it here. Opening up through the chest. So beautiful. Really nice. Coming back to that warrior two. Just going to straighten that front leg just for a moment. Just give a little rest. And then coming back into that warrior two. When you're ready, we'll find our extended side angle. Bringing the forearm down to the thigh. Sweeping that back arm up and around. Long line of energy. Fingertips to toes. You know where we're going. Warrior two. Extended side angle. Warrior two. And extended, connecting with that breath. Two more. Last one. Holding it here. Really nice. Really, really nice. Coming back to that warrior two when you're ready. We're going to shift the feet, coming back into our warrior one legs, reaching those arms up, finding your warrior one. We're going to clasp the hands behind the back, bring those shoulders down, opening up through the chest. We'll humble our warrior, hinging at the hips, leading with the heart. You don't have to go all the way down, just going down as far as you feel some sensation. One more full breath here. On your next exhale, opening back up to that warrior one. And we'll bring those hands down, frame that front foot. We're going to step back into our downward facing dog, pedaling out the feet. Really nice. Beautiful, my friends. We're going to do one more flow here, connecting one breath and one movement. Feet, enjoying this downward facing dog, taking your warrior four, that's serving you. And when you're ready, turn this way. When you're ready, we're going to lift that right foot up. Step it between the hands. And on an inhale, we're going to find our warrior one. Inhale here. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, find your peaceful warrior. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale in here. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale. Warrior two. Inhale. Warrior one. here. Exhale as we humble our warrior. Coming back into our warrior two. Beautiful. Framing the foot, stepping back, finding that downward facing dog. Really nice, friends. We're going to do that on the other side. Turn this way so you can see me. All right, let's do this. Lifting up that left foot. Knee into the nose, step between the hands. Let's inhale up into our warrior one. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Peaceful warrior. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale in here. Extended side angle. Inhale. Warrior two. Inhale. Warrior one. Inhale. Humble that warrior. Inhale. Back to that warrior one. And go ahead and step back. Find that downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet. And when you're ready, bringing the knees down to the mat and sink back. Find your warrior four, child's pose. Much deserved. Enjoying a rest here. Ooh. Taking a few breaths here. Really nice. Really allow yourself to release. Amazing effort. Now we get to rest and stretch. Taking 3 more breaths here in your child's pose. Beautiful. After that third breath, coming back up into a tabletop. We're going to cross those ankles behind us and just sit back, finding a seated position and gently making your way onto your back. Really nice. Let's bring those knees into the chest. Rocking side to side. Perhaps we draw some circles with the knees, massage out that low back. Beautiful. Moving in both directions. And planting the feet onto the mat, the knees are bent. Move into a reclined half pigeon. So crossing that right ankle over the left thumb. You can stay right here, or perhaps you take that right hand, gently pushing the thigh away from the body. Or if you'd like a deeper stretch this morning, you can lift up that left foot, wrap those hands behind the thigh, and pull the legs into the chest. Feeling a nice opening here in the hips. Also rock side to side a little bit here in your reclined half pigeon. Really nice. Taking 3 more breaths here. After that third breath, releasing that left foot down onto the mat, uncrossing the legs. Just taking a moment here, let everything stabilize. And when you're ready, crossing that left ankle over the right thigh, sitting up on the other side, finding your version. Noticing if this side feels different, and just welcoming that difference without any judgment. Just being aware and curious. Really nice. Taking 3 more breaths here. After that 3rd breath, releasing the foot down to the mat and crossing the legs, letting everything stabilize, just taking a breath here. And then if you'd like, you can windshield wiper those knees back and forth. Really nice. We'll prepare for a little twist here, so bringing the knees back into the chest. And bringing them over towards the right side, finding the supine twist. And we can be looking up towards the ceiling, or maybe you'd like to take your gaze to the left side. Your arms can tee out, or they can be anywhere on the body. Breathing into your twist. Taking 3 more breaths here. Beautiful. After that 3rd breath, no rush at all. Bring those knees back into the chest. Give them a little squeeze. And when you're ready, bring them over towards the left side. Teeing the arms out if you like. Keep the hands on the body. And looking up or over towards the right side. Taking 3 more breaths here. After that 3rd breath, bring the knees back into the chest. And options here, if you'd like to take a nice Shavasana, final resting pose, you can certainly go there. Perhaps you'd like a seated meditation, you can go there as well. If you're ready to move on with your day, we're just going to rock back and forth, rock and roll, and come up to a seated position. Once you get there, we'll take 3 full breaths together. So inhaling, exhale, let it go. Inhale and release. Last one, inhale, filling up, holding it in, and release. Thank you so much for practicing with me this morning. It's been such an honor to start my day with you. The love and light me sees and honors that same love and light in each of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. If you like this, you can go ahead and follow us on Piper Moon Yoga. And of course, thank you to our sponsors, Terra Seed. And we'll see you next week. Have an awesome week ahead. Bye, everyone.